Four stories for you today on our fourth episode. The first is for anyone who is for making filament at their own place. Second off, with this golf club, though it's been sliced, there's no reason to yell. This girl is fortunate to have this orthotic device, and this ceramic 3D printed membrane is for anyone who wants to have clean drinking water. Plus today's deals, 4 of them of course. And I'm sorry, I'm never going to top this 3D print file that I have free at the end of the show. So please stay to the end. I'm Tommy, your host at PPN News. It's Friday, November 15th, 2024. Let's go ahead and print some news. Today, we start off looking at the new Filament Maker 2, brought to you by 3Devo at Formex 2024. The first edition of this product was released over 4 years ago and has brought great excitement to the industry because which one of us does not want to be able to make more filament? This filament maker will put y'all in control. Not only is this efficient and precise, it is surprisingly user-friendly and gives you a quality and consistency not seen before. First, let's dive into the upgrades. Filament Maker 2 is built to offer significant improved stability and reliability compared to its predecessor. The new drive system is a standout, boasting 3 times the torque for greater power and incredible stable RPMs. This consistency is key when producing filament, as it ensures uniform thickness, strength, and flexibility in every batch. For y'all out there that are requiring specific filament and have a specific touch that y'all want, consistency, look, feel, this is the machine that you want to buy because it is going to give you the customizability that you're requiring in your filaments that you're not finding out there. All that are familiar with the first model, this one has an upgraded screw, increasing in length by 50 millimeters from the previous model. This will give it a more consistent mix and flow of the material. The extended extruder screw, say that 5 times fast, will give you much more control over your filament, prevent your filament from premature melting, and give you a more smooth filament, as well as more extruder control. Many of y'all are familiar with the jams and the uneven filament that comes out. This aims to correct that, and they claim by the company is they actually have. Not only has the extruder been lengthened, but the touchscreen interface has been improved greatly. That first edition, I'm sorry, it just did not look that great. This new upgraded version is a lot cleaner to the eye and feels more intuitive, but definitely an upgrade that was needed this time around. This new feature provides real-time data on extrusion process, putting control right at your fingertips. It is designed for ease of use, whether you're a beginner or an advanced user. But let's be honest, if you're a beginner, probably not the thing you want to mess with. Get more familiar with your filament types and with your printer and the settings there. For us more advanced users, this is definitely something that's piquing all of our interests. But hey, they're looking to sell their product. They've also improved the camera, and with this upgraded camera, it is always monitoring that your filament is actually the correct size, down to 10 microns in accuracy. And of course, since most of us that are going to pick this up are tinkerers ourselves, it is great and built for us, as most of these parts are very easily removed and giving you access to everything that you want to have access to. And thankfully for us, it is designed for heavy use. So when we mess up something, poking around in there and testing things out, it's not going to be as breakable as things have been in the past. At least that's what the company claims, but I can probably find a way to break it, I'm sure. And one of the best points, open source API. Need I say any more? That's the mic drop right there, as far as a feature that we all want. And that's not the only filament news that's coming out of Formnext that I'm really excited about. We also have reports from XE Carb SL 3DF filament, a lightweight carbon reinforced material perfect for aerospace and automotive applications. One of the big touting points on this is its strength to weight ratio. For anything that's going to be in aerospace and automotives, everything that's extra weight is going to cost you fuel, and that's things you cannot waste on. Drycon Dryer is stepping into the field. There isn't too much out on this, and I do promise to bring more as I get more information. It is supposed to be dual chamber, but this just piqued my interest because I'm looking for a new dryer myself. So at Formnext, we have everything from filament makers to new filaments and even filament dryers. I know I just yesterday had a story about the airless basketball, and today we're delving into sports again with the Cobra. The limited line, yet again, everyone wants to take care of that 3D in their name. But it's not just a regular golf club. This is a technical marvel house. It has been tested and has had glowing reviews. The Limited is, of course, not like other golf clubs out on the market. And not only is it a tech marvel, of course, it's got to look cool too. And as you see here, it absolutely does. They went all in on computational design to optimize weight distribution by strategically placing tungsten in the right areas. Tungsten, as you know, is a very dense metal. I'm sure they found a way to put it in the right spots that will help accelerate your swing, allowing your shots to go even further down the fairway. Well, not my shots, they'll end up in the rough regardless. Along with the tungsten, there's a unique lattice structure in these that gives it even more strength on top of regular clubs, as if the competition is even fair already. Some lucky golf enthusiasts in LA and visitors at the Rapid TCT event got a chance to test out the Limited 3, and the excitement was contagious. Everything that I've heard from them have been glowing reviews about this. Whether they be an amateur all the way up to club pros, and the VP of Innovation, Mike Yeagley, deserves a huge round of applause. Most people, when they first come in, are going to work on the next innovation that's coming in. This guy got this project dropped in his lap and still pulled it off. And not just pulled it off within 1 year. And that lattice structure, I'm sorry I forgot to mention that earlier, dodecahedron. That is so cool. If you haven't seen that shape, go Google it right now. I'll wait. Pretty cool. And that's why it's getting this optimal stiffness and that ability. And also thanks to this in-top software that they use for this club, it has allowed the Cobra to fine-tune weight distribution and structural integrity while tweaking the center of gravity for the better handling and stability on every swing. Ben Rothenberg, the CEO of In-Top Software, is even praising their work on this project and their ability to tailor this so specifically to golf. This twosome should be rising up the leaderboard on profitability in the marketplace after the success of this model. If their bold claims are true, this isn't just a club, it is a revolution in the golfing industry. And I wouldn't be surprised if that is not a big boast. Cobra could strike into the #1 spot, becoming the industry standard in golf today. Speaking of comfort, an extremely uncomfortable situation when a 15-year-old Anamata Ahmad, and as usual I'm sure I'm murdering that name, is making history as the youngest person to receive a shoulder-level hand transplant after surviving a high-voltage shock. This life-changing procedure took place at Gleneagle Hospital with Dr. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, and his team working an intense 12-hour surgery to give Anamata a new lease on life. I couldn't imagine that happening, but thankfully Imaginarium has, and it's been a game changer. This Indian tech company is not just producing another brace. This is 3D scanned and completely made to the individual. Not just that, it is also easily adjustable throughout the time of her post-op recovery. It can be adapted as she heals to her specific anatomy at a lower cost and a higher comfortability to her as well. She get a precise fit. Long wait times are gone. 24 to 48 hours until she gets that. That's amazing. The design is also optimized for more even weight distribution. And if any of y'all have had a cast, y'all appreciate this. Ventilation. Oh, thank God those things get so stank. But for Amada, at least her journey is on the way to having a nice healthy heel. I'm sure this is a welcome relief after her horrific event that she has gone through. So let's all cheer her on as she goes through this, and let's definitely give a big cheer to Imaginarium for coming up with this kind of solution for someone that went through something so horrible. If y'all not aware, ceramic filters are often used to purify water and help clean water around the world. This takes out bacteria, allowing it to be drinkable and safe to many areas of the world, and even here in the United States. What do you think we use to get our waters clear? The ceramic filtration adaptations and evolution of clean water filtration is greatly been improved with the Separonics by Evo with Litos, again, murdering every name, Sarab Fab S320 3D printer. Their eco-friendly powerhouse reduces energy usage by up to 80%, delivering 5 times the output, recycling 80% more water than their competitors and previous models. This is serious sustainability in action. This is the type of stuff that's game-changing, not just fun and interesting. They are the biggest produced LCMs out there. If you're not familiar with LCMs, it is lithography-based ceramic manufacturing, measuring at a full meter in length. Evo can achieve ultra-precise port sizes needed to filter out tiny bacteria and other microorganisms that are affecting the water. And of course, as always, 3D printing is cutting the costs. Who would have thought? And enabling design structures that could not be done in any other type of manufacturing process. That's what makes this ideal for large projects and heavy-duty applications. And of course, these ceramic filters are, as always, highly durable, highly heat resistant, just one of the best materials to use for this type of process. A small story. This is going to affect about 60% of the world's GDP. Well, according to their CEO at least. Dr. Johannes Homa. And again, they will be at Forum Next. Again, making me wish I was there. But please, go check them out if you're able to attend. They're going to be at stand C49 in Hall 11.1. Refiltered out our stories. We have deals left for you. And here are your deals today. Welcome to our 4th rendition of deals. Sorry for that weird cut. Trying to get this out in a hurry. Crazy day today. My apologies. But at least I'm going to try and save you some money here today. First, a brand I've dealt with before, Cretum. They have a 4-pack silk PLA. It's a 250 gram per spool. Several different colors. Looks really nice. I didn't have any problem really printing with it. Just some minor tweaks and adjustment in the print profile. Came out fine for me. That's $25.99 with this coupon. Save an additional 15%. And then an additional 10% with this brand promotion. So it's almost a no-lose on this. But if you're looking to get into playing with some silky, this is a perfect way to go right here. Next is a deal that everyone can get behind. No, that's terrible. Also, 250 gram 4-pack of silk filament, and I really like these. I am really tempted to pull the trigger on that right now. $25.99 with a 30% coupon added to that. Also by them, if you're not interested in the silky, we have this matte dual color extrusion, which is really interesting, and I really want to play with this as well, but that's with everything pretty much. It's $25.99 with this 20% coupon. And lastly, we have another 4-pack of 250 grams. Do note, 250 gram each spool, not 1 kilogram spools in these. So don't make the mistakes that I do and accidentally buy something stupid that you didn't think was that light and was. But this one looks like a nice one. It's a PLA, 4 basic colors, $28.99 with a 15% coupon code from BB Life. Those are deals, but just hold up a second. I got one more amazing story for you. If you couldn't afford any of those 4 deals, I have probably our best free print that I'm ever going to get. Seriously, there's no topping this one. It's a pizza warmer by Pizza Hut for the PS5. Are you kidding me? Look. Yeah, that's Pizza Hut just recently announced this and is available for download free. The link is down below, but this is awesome. Video gaming, pizza, and 3D printing, that's heaven in a print right there. Heaven in a print. On that note, I don't have anything more to say other than to like, subscribe,